Morning all, how the devil are we? Hope you're all well. It's another Sunday morning aftermath show. You can't quite get rid of me that easily. Got a bit of announcement later on, but you can't quite get rid of me that easily. I think we better get going. But just before we start, it's coming home, lads. It's coming home.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feedme, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Morning all, welcome to the Foxes Aftermath Show. Hope you are well, hope you enjoyed last night. My voice is a bit croaky, it's a little bit after the football. I was sort of singing the songs at my mate's bar last night and I've got a bit croaky. So Jack and Reed are here. So all of a sudden if I lose my voice a bit later on, they might have to take over. Let's just have a few hellos. I've pressed the wrong one. That's a good start. Morning, Phil. Morning, boss. How are you? England Casper yet? Morning, Maz. Morning, Matthew. Morning, Jamie. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. It's all going fine. Morning, Stephen. Ivan from Sierra Alone. How are you? Stephen, morning. Carmen, how are you? Peter, good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining me. All these, much appreciated, everyone joining me. I hope you're all well. Leicester Fan TV, whoever's watching me on Leicester Fan TV, good morning. I've got loads of people in the green room, in the waiting room, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to bring them in one by one. There's loads here. Morning. Reedy, how are you, pal?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Jono, morning, pal.
Morning.
How are you? Are you
Not
good?
bad. I'm good.
Good morning to you. Ross, have you finished playing your games?
No.
Oh, Ross.
In the last
Ross, are you
50
all right there,
seconds.
pal?
I'm good.
I'm
We're all
good.
good.
I'll bring Jack and Mark in. All right, Jack, how are you?
Yeah, good, pal. How are you?
I'm fine. And here's Mark. Mark, that's a hell of a haircut you've got. You've grown a bit since I've last seen you, pal.
Yeah, you know, it's called being bone idle.
Oh, is it?
Morning,
Bone
Mark.
idle. I'm not bone idle anymore. I'm officially part of the working world for the last 2 weeks. We've got the bar open, so I'm officially part of the working world, which is nice to see everyone back. But enough about me. Jono, Patson Daka, what do you think, pal? What's he going to bring for us?
Same as Vardy. Pace, creativity. He's got a lot of assists last season, so he doesn't score. He can assist the team. I reckon a massive attack force. I think it'd be brilliant. I think he'll be a massive influence on the whole team. And yeah, I can't wait to see him in the Leicester shirt on the pitch.
Yeah, he's going to. I think he's going to bring it. Like you say, he got 7 assists last year and scored 34 goals in all games last year. Really, what kind of formation? What do you think we're going to play next year, though? What kind of formation are we going to with the back three? We're still 2 up top, or go on then. You tell me. What do you think? What's going to happen?
It's going to be a hard one because obviously Barnes is going to be back fit by the start of the season, and I think obviously he's going to be one of the starters. He has to be because of how we performed at the start of most of the season last year. So I would go for a 4-2-3-1, but then it means that we're only playing one striker, and we've got 3 strikers who we want to start, but who is going to start. So I'm not too sure, but if we do play three at the back, like what we did at the end of the season last year, I think maybe we do play Daka and Kelechi. So I think now we'll be using Vardy as more of a substitute, or to switch around with Daka, because I think we can't play him every game now.
No. Jack, Neil Bertrand, your mate you interviewed at Wembley, says the transfers have put a bit of a marker down. We're not used to doing our business so early, are we, Jack?
No, but Top did say at the end of last season he'll willing to back Brendan no matter what this summer. He's willing to give him the funds that he needs to bring in the players that he wants. You never really get that at a football club between an owner and a manager, aka Mike Ashley and owners like that. Arsenal's owner who don't like bringing in players and spending the money that the club need to build. You can see why they're in the positions that they are. But Leicester are on the up. Future's looking bright for the Foxes. But Brendan means business, and he's sending John Ruckin out to go and get the deals done. And I just think now, after the Bertrand deal's done this week, there'll be more to come from Leicester. So just keep your eyes peeled, basically.
Mark, with the Soumaire signing this week as well, what do you think is going to happen in midfield? Do you think we're going to lose any midfielders? What's your opinion? Because he's a different type of midfielder, isn't he, Mark? He's more of a box to box.
Yeah.
A midfielder, but he's a more box to box. So which is what we haven't got really, has it? So where do you think he's going to play in that system?
Yeah, we can only place so many midfielders, though, can't we? And you got players on the fringe like Pratt and Castagna. You know, where's it? You know, it's great. We're gonna have strength and depth on the bench, but those sort of players aren't. You know, they're not going to want to be bench players, are they? So we've got a really, really strong midfield at the moment, but it's like you say, it's squeezing them all in.
LCFC Gray has just said Maddison will go. Mark, what's your opinion on that one?
StreamYard's just kicked me out.
No, it hasn't, mate. You're still there.
Oh, right. Well, I can't see anybody.
I wrote it last night.
He has frozen.
He's froze again.
Perfect.
Morning, Gray. How are you, pal?
Morning.
Right?
Yeah, all good. Everyone else?
Do you think Madders will be the one that goes?
I don't know. I think we'll try and hold on to everyone if we can.
But I can't see how we're going to get rid of keep everyone happy. It's going to be a tough thing to keep everyone happy. I think there's going to be at least one midfielder that goes, unfortunately. I mean, do you think it might be Chowdhury or it might be Mendy or Pratt or Maddison? Because I don't think we've got enough room in there to have all of them, unfortunately, Gray.
No, I definitely think Chowdhury will go out on loan somewhere. I know there was a lot of talk of Newcastle for Chowdhury. And I could possibly see Mendy going as well. But I'd like to think Pratt and Maddison would fight because we've got a busy season ahead with Europa, the FA Cup. Let's see if we can get back-to-back FA Cup wins.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Ross, have you just seen that? All Brighton to Burnley looks as if what's that? Is that a real thing or is that something?
I hope not, up? Because there's no way Brendan would let Mark or Brighton go. You know, if any players that are going to go, I think probably Chowdhury, whether it's a loan or permanent, we don't know. Probably # Magic Mendy will probably go out on loan because he went on loan to a French club. I can't remember where. A couple of years ago. I think with Madders. End of the day, you want if you want to progress as a football club, you bring in top quality players. With Manchester City, they've arguably got one of the best players in the in the Premier League. I mean, how do you think they keep all them happy and stuff like that? People, so you said about keeping them all happy. At the end of the day, it's competition. You're fighting for your place. You don't just you're not just number one all the time. There's going to be other. Oh God, no. I've just read that. Oh no, it's definitely lies then.
I know. If it's in the sun, it's got to be true, hasn't it?
Anything from that, I don't reference them as names. It's definitely lies, 100%.
Anything from the Red Tops. Jono, there was a comment there just about Perez might be going to Everton because of his old boss. Rafa Benitez going there. Because it was 2 years ago today that Perez actually signed. So do you think there's any truth in that, or do you think Perez should be given a bit more of a chance? What do you feel on Perez in this system that could be playing this year?
Well, I spoke to one of my best friends who came over to watch the England game. Is a Newcastle fan, and when Benitez was in charge of Newcastle, he was a huge fan of Perez. He knows how to utilise him. He knows how to get the best out of him. So if he goes anywhere, Everton will be a good shot because he knows how to get the best out of Perez. Maybe better than we got out of him. So I can see him going to Newcastle, going to Everton.
It's a good move, that, to be honest. You know, the Spanish waiter to Everton. It's a good sign. Very good sign.
But really, do you think it would be a good move for Perez, or do you think we ought to stick with him?
It might not be the best thing for me to say I want him to stay, because I know there's a lot of people in here that don't really rate him as highly, but
Yeah.
I think we need to keep him because
I'll drive him.
We need the squad depth. We need the squad depth so much. The last 2 seasons with injuries going out, we've had barely anyone to cover it, and I think with Sumer coming in to cover Ndidi, so we'd have to play every game. You've got Daka to maybe play instead of Berardi sometimes, and now with obviously Bertrand as well. It's just squad depth, and I think we need to keep Perez.
Mark, are you back with us now in the land of the StreamYard? Ben Morgan said Chowdhury and Perez won't be the end of the world if they were sold. Do you agree with that, or do you think we ought to keep him?
Well, it'd be nice to keep them because we need the depth on the bench. But if they do go, then cheerio.
Be shame about
Not going to lose any sleep over either of them, to be fair.
Do you think, Jack? Do you think Perez gets some undue stick, or does he deserve it? I'm not sure, because Locks has just put that comment up saying about if he was Perez, then he would probably want to go to Everton because of. Does he get the stick? Does he deserve the stick, or I don't know? Because I'm not one of his biggest fans, but I try not to get. I just want people to try and get on. There's 11 men playing in a Leicester shirt. I just want them to play the best they can.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of Perez's biggest fans. So what do you think? Does he deserve it or not?
No player should get the abuse on social media that they get after putting a post up each day about their normal life or the game they played or anything like that. No racism should be given in any shape or form towards any player. I believe in football. They shouldn't believe to go kill themselves or this, that, and the other, because that's not fair. I back my team. I just don't think Perez is a top 6 player. I don't hate him in any shape or form. I don't know the bloke. I just don't think he's good. I don't use the word like shit or anything like that. I just don't think he's good enough. I just don't think he performs to the levels that Brendan Rodgers wants. And if he does go this summer and Hamza Chowdhury as well, adios, see you later. I think that Brendan will replace him with better players who can perform to that top level in the Europa League and boost us to the Champions League this season.
I mean, Jay Cook's just made a comment. Did you see this guy play it for Belgium the other night?
He was awesome. He was.
Was he the winger?
Yes.
Yeah, the one who put it over the bar.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
Where's he from? I'm saying, when I say
Belgium.
Belgium.
Right, let me rephrase
Ross,
that.
you ask a silly question.
Let me
What team
rephrase
does he
that.
play for?
Yes, what team does he play? I'll rephrase that question. What team does he play
He
for?
plays for
Belgium.
Rennes in Ligue 1. Plays for Rennes in Ligue 1.
He's playing
Rennes,
quite a high standard then, isn't he? Morning, Chris. How are you, pal?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. We're just talking about Perez. Is he on your Marmite list? Do you love him or do you hate him?
Hate him. Yeah, I really
Do
do.
you?
Seriously, Perez has been one of those players that I just thought would do so much better. But he just hasn't been great. When we signed him from Newcastle, I was thinking that's a great signing. He's a good striker, but he just hasn't shown it.
See, I don't think we've used him in his right position.
But Gray, what is his right position?
I don't think he's got a position.
The only position he's got is in bed with his missus.
Oh, hosting a pod.
Oh, no.
This is Sunday morning, Jack. This is.
Yeah, come on, Jack. You've already sworn on the show. Knock him out, Jamie.
It's not past the
Hold on.
watershed.
Hold on, Jack. I can't quite reach you, Jack.
But no,
Ross, kick him while you're there because you're above him.
When he's playing, is it the Madison role that he likes playing, or up top? He's done well. He has done well. I mean, look at the hat-trick he bagged against Southampton playing in that role.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I don't think he's been given a fair chance. But if Perez was to go, I'll happily go pick him up and take him.
Jack's the taxi driver, and you can be the
There's rumours going around that Brendan Rodgers likes that Berardi, doesn't he? The Italian winger, the white winger, for 40 million. Are we really going to spend another 40 million after spending 40 million now on 2 players?
Well, if that's the case, then we might be selling players.
I would.
See, there's the rumour Man City want to offer between 43 and 51 mil for Cags.
Well, actually, it was 51.1 million they wanted to offer. Every penny counts, Gray. Every penny counts.
All right. You know,
if we're going to be buying players,
hairs.
if we're going to be buying players,
hold on, Mark. You ain't got much hair to split, Gray. Go on, Mark. Sorry.
If we're going to be buying players now, this stage of the transfer market for 40 million, then we've got to be selling players for sort of 60 million. And if we're going into that area, then we're getting rid of some of our serious quality.
But you're saying that, Mark. Jono, if you're buying early, the prices are going to be a bit lower, isn't they? Because if you leave it till the end of the transfer window, they will rock it up, won't they?
They'll rock it up. They'll rock it up. I think, as everyone was saying, we need squad depth, and we can't just be getting players and then get rid of players. We ended last season, so we need to get as much. We need to get more players than we did last season, and with squad depth, I think we need it. But I can see Chowdhury going. I can see Perez going for me.
Yeah. On the grey note about Cads going, if you had the choice either Fofana, Evans, or Cags to go, who would you want to go out the three?
Cags.
Oh,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I think I would want Cags to go just because we've got Johnny Evans and Fofana is just going to cost us a lot more if you want to let him go.
If Soyuncu goes, we can't sing the chant about Harry Maguire, can we?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So we haven't got a chance for Johnny Evans yet. We haven't got a chance for Fofana. We've got one for Soyuncu because Soyuncu is massive as the chant goes. So we can't get rid of Cags. And he's my favourite player at the minute.
But it's only a rumour he's massive, Jamie, unless you've been in the showers with him peeping.
I'm 2,000 miles away, pal. I've not got a cat and hell chance. My binoculars are not that good to see that far.
How's it going anyway now you're back open?
It's all right. It could be better. We just need everyone to turn up and come and see us. It's getting busier now. Now all you English and Brits are coming over.
You English. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Jamie.
English and Brits.
You English.
Yeah, well, all right then. You're Brits.
Oh, well, at least we've got no Welsh on the show today.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but everyone's welcome. I
You said that then, really, about all three of us. End of the day, Johnny Evans is getting. How old is he now?
He's 34 next month, I believe.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that
he's not going to last forever.
Exactly. That I'm not. Yeah, Morgan's just put them about Evans. If we were to get rid of one, I mean, you can't get rid of plenty of Fofana. He's so young, isn't he? Very young.
Yeah.
Coutinho is still young. They're still learning. And the thing is, if Evans were, I mean, we were at Man City a few years ago, and we pinched him, didn't we? We ended up coming to us. So I won't. I mean, if you had to get rid of one, it would be Evans, but not because he's bad. It's just obviously you need young players.
But with all these young players, though, don't we need an old wise head at the back? Because look, when we didn't have Johnny Evans at the back last season
against Newcastle, I remember.
We fell to pot, and Cags was lost without him. Yeah. Cags does look lost without Johnny Evans.
We're going for centre backs. There's no centre backs. I think there was at the moment, is there really?
Koulibaly has been rumoured with, which I tell you what, if we got him, I'd be on. I'll come on. I'll start this show up about it because I'd love to see Koulibaly at Leicester. I mean, he was 90 million quid about a year ago.
Can you pronounce that one, Jamie?
Koulibaly.
Yeah.
What I can't pronounce, the one from Valencia that I mentioned on my show last week, that all of a sudden is available for £9 million. You mentioned him on your show, Jack, didn't you, on Wednesday nights?
Yeah.
Go on then. Who was it?
I forgot his last name now.
What's his first name?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. He's a big
Jeff. That was a bit like Chris Kamara.
Yeah.
Has there?
Yeah, I didn't know he got sent off. He was just being substituted. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. You've
We got JJ to come back as well, haven't we?
You've got
Yeah.
JJ to
Double
come back
J,
as well.
James,
I think we do need a centre half because you've got rid of Christian Fuchs, you've got rid of Wes Morgan. So we're down to the bare bones really with centre half. Josh Knight's gone. I know he wasn't in the squad at all. He was on loan a lot, but we haven't got cover. So I think
Have you seen who's free?
Maybe he's looking at popping Wilford. Wilford's a makeshift centre.
No, that doesn't work.
You can't risk that.
Hang on a minute, right? In his defence, right, about centre half, he didn't play too bad. It's not his
No,
best.
we didn't. But
It's
we
not
lost
his
it in
best
midfield,
position.
though, Ross, didn't we?
It's not his. But at the end of the day, if he went there as a cover, and he does play well. He's not played the greatest. He's not going to turn into a centre back. But when he has played at centre half, he's played very well.
He's done a job.
Yeah, he
He's
knows
done a
how to
job.
track back. So at least then, let's say we couldn't get another centre half, and let's say Johnny Evans or Poff gets injured or anything like that, or Cags, they get injured. He can slot into that position if we don't get another centre half.
Yeah, it's all right for the odd game, but there is one bloke. I can't remember where he's playing. Jonathan Tal.
Tom.
Oh, he plays for Leverkusen.
Yes,
He's one. Grace,
He's a good
not
player.
Grace, not great.
we've been looking at him for a while, as well as Tarkowski. Locks mentioned Tarkowski a minute ago, but we seem to be in and out of him all the time, don't we? I'm not sure.
I think that's just burnt
That's just media,
itself
media
out.
talk.
It's,
Yeah.
I can't see him fitting in.
No, I can't.
His ears are getting in the way.
Yeah. Right. The big question of the day, lads. Is it coming home?
Yeah, it's
Is it
coming
home?
Yeah.
It's coming home. It's coming.
90 minutes away from the final, Jono. What do you think?
Against.
What do you think? And the big question, I want you all to think about this.
Oh.
It's against Denmark, isn't it, lads? You've got Casper in goal for Denmark and England.
I don't
Is
care.
it club or country? And
Country.
What are you going to feel like
Get
if,
Schmeichel in this
what
one.
are you going to feel like if Schmeichel lets 2 or 3 in? How's it? Are you going to have a bit of a bittersweet moment when you see that? And I'm going to go Jono for you on that one.
It depends. It depends how he concedes the goals. If it's an absolute mare and he messes up completely, messes you mistake, I'll be like, oh, why Schmeichel? But if it's 3 amazing goals you can't save, I'll be like, yeah, we deserve to win this. But I'm hoping he doesn't have a howler. I'm hoping he doesn't have a howler.
Yeah, Ross, you've
All
got
right,
your
here's
head
the
in
thing.
your shirt.
Here's the thing on Michael Schmeichel, right? So the last 3 times that we've played, Denmark have played England. He's not conceded. Denmark have not lost. He's not conceded a goal. And back when we were in the championship, back in 2014, Schmeichel got man of the match, even though we lost. England won 1-0, and that then. So I think with Schmeichel, he'll be more up for it for 2 reasons. One, obviously, Christian Eriksen.
Lads, I've got head off out.
Pardon?
I've got to shoot off, lads. I'll see you later.
Oh,
Cheers, Jono.
See you later.
Enjoy yourself.
So then you've got that, and then you've got also the fact that Kasper Schmeichel knows all, apart from Jadon Sancho and Bellingham, he knows every single player in that Premier League. He knows how Harry Kane plays. He knows how obviously the Fridge plays. Everybody plays. So he'll be more up for it than any of them players. Well, I know that Christiansen centre back and stuff, but I think Schmeichel, he'll want to play his heart out, and I hope it doesn't go to penalties because he's better. He's actually better than his dad at penalty shootouts. You know, when it comes to penalties. So for 90 minutes, it's country, but then after that's it.
Mark, what do you think to Harry Maguire's performance last night? Somebody asked it. Harry Maguire's, yeah.
Who?
Right then, sorry. What do you think to the Fridge's performance last night?
I thought they were brave to keep him on after him being on a yellow card because he can be a liability, can't he? But at the end of the day, nobody was really pressing on him. So he had a good game, I suppose, in a bitter and twisted kind of way.
But, you bitter and twisted, Jesus, never.
Like what would happen if Maddison? It's like what would happen if Maddison were in the squad and scored the final to win the Euros.
Yeah, that's a big if.
Madison ain't in the squad, though, is he?
I know.
In the squad. That's a big if. Just going back to Leicester, someone said, here it is, Nigel Lloyd just said about Filip Benkovic, Jack. We've simply forgotten about him. What do you think is going to happen to him?
He'll be gone.
He wasn't even named in the squad, was he?
He played for Celtic, did well there under Brendan Rodgers. Brendan then brought him back to Leicester. and then he had all these injuries.
Did you send him out to Florist?
And then
Bristol
out
City.
Benalawan. Then they sent him out to OH Leuven, and I don't think he's ever played a game for him.
Who
he
actually
went-
signed Benkovic?
Pure.
Well, best manager ever, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but when he signed, hold on a minute, hold on. He signed Madison.
Yeah, he did,
signed
yeah, he did.
Ricardo.
Right.
Tillemans.
Best ever French manager.
Tillemans. He brought Tillemans in.
I know.
He didn't do too bad.
It does annoy me sometimes when they said, people I blame Puel and stuff. I said, you just said then, Jamie Senior, if it weren't for him, he wouldn't have brought all the players in, like Tillemans, Ricardo, Kags, all
It's
that
not.
stuff. So.
It's not the players you bring in, Ross. It's how you perform as a manager and how the team performs.
Well, yeah.
Not who you've got on the pitch.
Yeah, but we'll be
Chris,
assigned
you've
them.
got to get your,
That's what
Chris,
cost
you've
him
got to
the
get your
job.
Wi-Fi sorted out.
It's not the Wi-Fi.
It is.
Wi-Fi
It's
is
Peterborough
bad.
then.
Josh
Peter's
Knight.
Wi-Fi. It's Josh Knight. Now you've got Josh Knight. He's done it
Yeah.
for you.
Josh Knight's tagging with your connection.
I don't. He also went to
Yeah,
Bristol
finally.
City, wasn't it? Benkovic went to Bristol City and didn't do a lot there neither. But
Yeah.
it seems like there's a bit of a Leicester reunion there at the minute, doesn't there, Reader?
Brooks will go next.
Is that?
Oh, is there? Oh, we don't know that. All right then.
No.
Ross, there seems to be a bit of a Leicester reunion at Bristol City now, don't there?
It's with
King,
Matty
Matty
James.
James.
James King and Simpson.
Who else?
King.
Pearson.
King, sorry, yeah.
Oh, Simpson. Simpson as well
Simpson.
there.
Dave
Really?
Rennie.
Dave Rennie's there as well. Steve Walsh will go back there soon. He's chief scout. Will be there with it, won't
Brooks
he?
will go there next. It'll be the entire 15-16 seasons.
Not quite. He's settled in America now, isn't he?
Just before you mentioned, have you seen who was on a free? Who we actually sold for like 20 million quid a few years ago? Schlupp.
Is he?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been released. Now, a lot of
See-
people say, "Oh, we won't want him back," but I tell you now, that would be a very good cover at left back position or even the left mid. Because I tell you what, when he was at Leicester, I really enjoyed watching Schlupp. A lot of people
see,
like him, but I did.
Jamie looks like he's going to be sick.
See, I think the better one who's on the
I'm
free.
fine. I'm
I
fine.
think the
mate,
better
pal.
one who's on the free from Palace would be Van Arnold.
Yes.
We had him before though.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
I'd prefer him over Schlupp.
Yeah, Van Arnold would be a decent call. I think. It'd be decent cover.
Thing is,
Hey, Jamie,
We've
I do
got
have some
version,
decent
didn't it,
calls
with
in my locker, you know.
You do sometimes, occasionally, in that old box of yours. There's a lot there. Right, then,
Right,
lad.
I'm going to drop out, lads. Jamie,
Right, then.
don't forget to set your competition.
Yeah, I will do. I will do.
Good
I'll
to see you all, lads. Stay
I'll have to do
safe.
it soon.
Hello,
Right, that's great,
All right.
Thanks a lot, pal. That's great, gone. Right, we're going to call it quits there because I'm going to sit in the sun for the rest of the day and enjoy myself because I can. What's it like weather-wise there, everyone? Is it nice and sunny?
Nah,
it's horrible.
I'll have a look.
It's been raining where I am.
Is it raining where you are? That's a shame, isn't it, really? I'm really
Half an hour.
disappointed in that.
Beautifully sunny over here.
So in Peterborough, it's sunny over there.
Bloody hell,
is it?
sunny in Peterborough. Bloody hell, go and get your sun cream out. Get speedos on. Have a good time in Peterborough.
Speedos, more like Chris has got his mankini to put on.
Oh,
Never if I was even paid £1 million would I wear a mankini.
no, you're talking absolute nonsense there. If you are right, okay, right. One minute before you wrap this up, Jamie. If someone offered you £1 million in cash in front of you, you've got £1 million cash. You would not say, "No, I don't want to do it."
I'd
You-
put it live on here. I'll just put it on live on here.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone to get mankini on.
If somebody gave me £1 million, I'd do it live on air and I'd put it on live. I really would.
Right.
I can't
£1
do
million
walking down with Green Evening all
Right
the
back.
devil our way.
Why turn £1 million down just to put a
Exactly.
mankini on? Anyway, we're going totally off subject here.
Man, he's
Hold on, here's Chris.
chasing him down the street.
He's back.
He's back. Chris, no, he's not. He's gone again. Chris, I think you need to get your phone changed, Mal, or whatever. Are you on your iPhone or
Yeah.
tablet?
No iPhone. I don't have a tablet.
Software update, mate.
I think you might need to do a bit of a software update, or even use your laptop or something
That's
else
just
next
the one that
time.
went.
Use Microsoft
If
Edge.
only I don't have a laptop either.
Because you like Tinkerbell. If by magic you just disappear.
Thanks for the detail.
Chris being called Tinkerbell's the highlight of the show. With mankini on.
Yeah. Oh
No
God.
way.
Oh, God.
There is
Going
not
downhill now.
seriously, you could offer me every single bit of money in the world. I would not wear a mankini.
Yeah, you.
Well,
No,
yeah.
you guarantee you would though.
No.
You got £1 million. You could do out you that. You could move out of Peterborough.
Right then, lads. While
No way.
everyone's here, whilst everyone's watching, I'd just like to say that's my last show for 2 weeks because of work, unfortunately. So I won't be back for the 2. Yeah. Oh, boo!
What about the final? If England gets to the final,
Working pal. Work
well,
comes
can
first.
we take over?
No.
Like a hostile takeover.
No. Like the lunatics taking over the asylum.
Yes,
I didn't have to think about that, did I? I just went no.
Wow. I'm sure we can all.
No.
Oh, and Chris has gone. I'm
No.
sure we can all go. Well, we can technically do an afternoon one. Technically,
My show is for me and me alone, pal. I've said this many a time to Jack. No.
Wow. I'll tell you what, we'll still do. Imagine that you're in the bar doing your drinks and all that. Next minute, you turn on your phone and we're just taking over.
Right. All right, I'm just going to get Chris on just to say this is all Chris is going to say. Chris, we shall see you next week, pal.
You shall.
See you later, pal. Have fun.
Ta-ra.
Be good.
See you next week. You're not on your next week.
Not on next week.
It's what I normally say. I just say it all the time. It's just natural. Mark, you're going to be on somebody else's show. Jack's on next week. Phil's on next week. Locks, we're not sure about Locks, whether he's on Friday night or whether he's down in
Probably
Boozy
bitter about Wales still.
Mark, we shall see you later, pal. Thanks for joining.
See ya.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe on this video. It'd be much appreciated.
Straight on
and
it.
also on the YouTube as well, please hit that subscribe button. It'd be absolutely fantastic. We've had a bit of a rise in subscribers this week, I think, because of our Zambian friends have been joining us. So that'd be nice if everyone could join and click on that subscribe. It'd be more than appreciated. Ross, we're going to let you finish playing FIFA with your lad.
Well, and we're going to go to the park in a minute. He's going to do some more celebrations like yesterday.
The
cup in the ears and Jamie Vardy thing. I'll try and get.
Jamie Vardy scored his 100th Premier League goal this time last year.
Yes,
today.
He did.
Good segue that was, Ross. Well done.
Yeah. He likes doing his celebrations with cup in ears and everything. So we're going to do some more before I start work.
All right, then, Ross, we shall see you later, pal.
See you later, lads.
If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window, matey.
Be through the key, Ross. Jamie's coming to your house.
The key. Well, like you did, you knocked on his door, didn't you, pal?
Yeah, but he wouldn't let me in.
I'm not surprised. Hold on, he's not gone yet. You didn't let him in, did you? You didn't let him in, did you?
Do you know what he did, right? First time he ever came to my house, he brought me a Big Mac, which is thank you. Basically, he opened me thingamajig, the post boxy thing, and he's playing this wrestling song me and him are familiar with. I'm like, what the hell? That's not coming from my TV. I'm thinking,
ghost coming to his house.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? He's just there with me Big Mac, just waving it around. Like, oh thank you, Jack. Much appreciated. Then we had Mark on phone and everything. So,
all right then, pal. We'll see you again soon.
See you later, lads.
See you later, mate. Thanks a lot. Read it. Cheers for joining us this morning. Sorry for getting you up so early. I know it's early.
I was up early today. Thank God.
Oh, did your mom let all the dogs in and jump all over you this morning?
No, I just put my alarm on because I need to wake up anyway. So.
All right, then, pal. We shall speak to you later, and I'll see you through the week later.
Yeah.
Jack, you good?
I'm all right.
You got your show Wednesday night, haven't you, pal?
Yes. Hopefully the Bertrand deal will be done by then. And then whoever he brings in next, because they said they're going to bring in 3 more signings according to the reports. So we'll see.
That'd be good. You got Phil's show. You got a Phil show on Monday night. Jack's show Wednesday night. Locks' show. Well, we don't know about Locks, do we, at the minute? Maybe on Friday night. He might do it live from the boozer while he's eating his burger or chips or whatever he's having. And then, unfortunately, not me for the next 2 weeks. No. So, well, maybe 2 weeks, maybe we'll have to see. Depends on work and stuff like that. But definitely not the next 2 weeks.
Do it from the pub.
Jack, you're not doing it with Ross. That is for certain. You are not doing it. My show figures would go downhill.
Figures go up.
I doubt it, pal. I doubt it. Even Leicester fan TV are asking, who's Locks?
Who is Locks?
Who is Locks? Or where is Locks? Instead of where's Wally, where's Locks?
He's in Wales.
He's somewhere, isn't he? He's somewhere. Right. We shall see you later, Jack. Have fun.
Bye.
Be good. Right then, lads. Much appreciated joining. Like I said, that's going to be my last show for 2 weeks, unfortunately. Might even be 3 weeks, but I'm not 100% sure yet. It depends on work. It'd be much appreciated if you please like and share and please comment on it. But best of all, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's goodbye, adios, top of the morning to you. Ciao, ciao. Whatever I say, I've lost the plot. I've lost the will to live. I'm going to do it properly now. It's ciao, ciao, adios, goodbye, top of the morning to you. And we shall see you very soon. And by the way, it's coming home, lads. It's coming home.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Coutinho, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.